boom, boom. Let me get these first couple bars real quick so I don't forget them. All this kush is getting blowed. I'm smoking all this kush. Might smoke all this kush tonight. I might smoke all this kush today. Boom, boom, boom. Academics can't run away. They got me feeling like a macademics. Can't run away.
No. Let's go to keep things solid. So if you don't know, apparently Little Tyler.
Woo! Where that come from, huh? Where that whoa come from? Whoa! We wanna get lit. Your boy just had a whole smoke session. I feel like
two men charged with murder.
I could smoke a whole blicky with the bang
Americans
again. Like seriously. I'm chilling. Like after that first gas, you ain't gonna do it again. You might as well just chill. Watch son
let me ask you this, because I was listening to
ready
Dame Dash today. And I was just thinking about the totality of Dame Dash and other people say. And I'm gonna just throw this out again. None of this means that he's innocent. Again, I think that Cassie telling the truth.
85, part 85, part 85.
But do you believe that what's happening right now with Diddy? We haven't seen any successful person vocalize abuse, harassment, predatory behavior, or any type of sexual deviancy from Diddy. Not one person who's currently successful and thriving. Everybody who's speaking, and I was just kind of looking at it today, and with all due respect to even Dame Dash, and Dame Dash didn't really speak towards that, but he was speaking on a bunch of other stuff. He mentioned Kevin Hart, and he's been talking about Jay-Z, and I'm like, all of these people, it feels like, a little bit of it feels like a loser's redemption. All of the people who didn't make it, but now could use, and this isn't exclusively to Diddy. Like, I think Jaguar Wright, she believes she would have been Beyonce if it wasn't for Jay-Z. So now she gets to use that as a way to explain the fact that she didn't make it, but then basically gets to levy all these allegations against Jay-Z by saying, this is why he made it and I didn't. Or this is why he went here or she went there and I didn't. Because I heard it with Dame Dash today, and I'm listening to Dame Dash, and Dame Dash was like, well, I wouldn't blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm here. I wouldn't sell out my people to the white man. He would do it. And I was just like, are we talking about the same thing anymore? Because I'm noticing one trend. Whether Jaguar Wright, whether Dawn Richards, whether Dame Dash, and Dame Dash respectfully, because that Dame Dash isn't saying nobody fucking touched him. But when they're speaking about these things and basically saying, oh yeah, these guys probably did some shit, in the next line, they always mention their work-related issues with the people. It's never mentioning those, because here's the thing. Being a predatorial, or like, I've always said Jay-Z is a staunch businessman. Like, I think he's a capitalist over anything. He will cut the neck off his own son. Like, hyperbolic, I mean, just not really, but you know what I mean? He'll do that rather than, like, he's a businessman. Doesn't mean he fucks little kids. Doesn't mean he beat women. And doesn't mean that he's sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have somebody who's pretty, like, maybe has fucked up practices while they're doing business, but they're not like a fucking creep. But these days, it feels like everything is like mixed into one. Jaguar Wright complained about her career now means all these guys are fucking kids. Dame Dash complained about how Jay-Z and his lawyers trying to fuck up his sale of Rockefeller's interest. And now it's about, oh yeah, well, Jay looked like he was down with the predators and pedophiles back when, when I saw him with Kelly. And I'm like, you're in that video too. Dawn Richards was seemingly okay until she says now, hey, the reason why we didn't make it is because we didn't perform sexual favors for this motherfucker. And I don't know, maybe I'm just looking at these situations where I'm like, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. And like Lil Rod literally was suing Diddy Lil Rod was suing Diddy for unpaid wages for what he felt he contributed to an album, and never mentioned anything about him getting fucked or him getting sexually abused until after everything happens. Now it turns into, oh yeah, this guy's a predator. So now it's not. So your work-related issue. Same with the Lauren Pisciotta girl with Kanye. She wasn't saying Kanye sexually battered her or sexually assaulted her. She was literally only saying, Kanye told me he was going to pay me $4 million. I ain't getting $4 million. It was a verbal agreement. Give me my money. I'll do mad shit for you. You also had a toxic environment in the workplace. Then later she amends her complaint to say, well, he sexually assaulted me too. Huh? It feels like it's disgruntled employees. I'm not saying this is everybody though. But I'm saying I'm seeing a pattern with a few people. When your allegation only comes after you've tried to get money for unpaid work or you've been trying to explain why you haven't been popping no more, it feels a little bit different, okay? Again, still not meaning these things are not true. Who knows what the reality is or the truth is with Sean P. Diddy Combs or, Sean Jay-Z Carter or any of these other guys who's getting
R-worded
accused. But I did notice that, and I thought that was eerily interesting. It's all the people who also say, yo, it's because I ain't want to touch kids with him. That's why my career didn't pop off. All right, cool. Anyway, there are conversations that's happening currently about, is Sean P. Diddy Combs cooperating? If you guys don't know, the news came down today. Abercrombie and Fitch, former CEO, has been arrested on sex trafficking charges. Now, this actually makes this really, really fucking interesting, people. I'm gonna tell you why. Some of the details here are eerily, when we think about sex trafficking, we think about taking somebody's passport, telling them they gotta do what you want to get their freedom, or if they want their family to get money back home, or you might hurt. That's what we think about it. People even think about you're throwing them into these containers, or you're making them travel with against their will. That's kind of how we normally think about it. And with the Diddy case, it becomes a little bit interesting because then they start talking about sex trafficking as in flying out women. And that makes it odd because, there's a lot of dudes, there's regular dudes who man, I've flown out a girl. Did I sex traffic her? You know what I mean? And, some just were well, I've flown out a girl and gave her $100 for her nails. Was that sex traffic? And it becomes a little bit interesting with the Diddy stuff because, by the way, there is a very clear definition with the Diddy stuff, but I think the ignorance of people don't realize that sex trafficking isn't it doesn't only have to exist in a traditional definition of taking somebody's passport, having them work beyond their will and have to fuck random people and you're just having a ring going on. It could be what they're accusing Diddy of. It could be. It's just that it becomes gray area because it is a lot of, and it's kind of like sexual assault, right? You could have sex with a girl and shit. Let's say in 2 scenarios, you had sex with her twice. She consented both times, but she's mad at you after the second time and she said, I never wanted to fuck you. Now, if you ain't recorded a sexual encounter and you have no proof that she said she wanted to fuck you, she goes to the cops and says, I ain't want to fuck that nigga. So it becomes a little hazy there, right? Because I think that also applies to Diddy's situation because I think Diddy's saying, these chicks wanted to do this shit. They were down. What's supposedly going to be Diddy's defense is, they were coming to me because I'm the lit party guy. You come to the diddler because I got all the best drugs in motherfucking Miami and LA. I got the male prostitutes with the longest third leg, the baby arm. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you to fuck some of your favorite entertainers that you never meet. I'm gonna get this shit popping. And the party don't start till I walk in. And after the party is the after party, and after the after party is the freak off. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's his defense by saying, this was everybody knew you get to fuck with Diddy. and we get to that type of time, it's Freak Fest. But then the other people are going to be like, no, well, I didn't really want to do it. I felt I had to do it.
Maybe you got to be in a freak off.
You know, some people clearly are going to say, no, you made me do it. Like, you forced me to do it. Now we're seeing the allegations come up like, yo, he's threatening them with, like, I'm going to shoot you, or I'm going to do something to your people, which these are kind of newer allegations. Or
the Atlanta Hawks are back, and it's time to tip off the new season with the best party in town.
Yeah, I didn't know the freak off was like this. So you gave me drugs, I couldn't make sound decisions, and then you and XY rapper fucked me, right? So that's the brunt of the majority of the allegations. So they're a little bit more of interpretations, right? Clearly, the drugs are a huge part of it, because if you know, with a lot of these situations, even Cassie, if Cassie's saying I didn't want to do the freak offs, he was also beating my ass. Yes, there's, you know, women could be in fear if you're beating them, saying you have to do it, cool. But she stayed with the dude for 10 years doing freak offs. At a certain point, you're like, remember there was this one chick who basically was saying Chris Brown sexually assaulted her? And I don't even know if it became a case, right? But like, Chris Brown provided a text message saying, how could I have sexually assaulted you when, yo, here you are the week after.
You see this stuff.
Back and then I fucking froze up. That's not thinking like that sometimes. Just like that. Unless they think you fall off. Just like that. Soon as they think, what's on? Just like that. Soon as they think you fall off, a nigga bounce right back with an ounce and a half, like we gotta like that. I'm on point, I don't got it right, but I'm real all the time. Nah, from the top. Just like that, soon as they think you fall off, a nigga bounce right back with an ounce and a half, like we gotta like that. I'm on point, I don't got it right, but I'm nice when I'm taking my time. Niggas bend over backwards, breaking it all the time. Niggas bend over right there. Niggas bend over backwards. Let me get up from the top. Just like that, soon as they think you fall off, a nigga bounce right back with an ounce and a half, like we got it like that. I'm on point, I don't got it right, but I'm nice when I'm taking my time. Niggas bend over backwards, breaking their spine for niggas who don't retire. Niggas who die, breaking their spine for niggas whose actions right there. Bend over backwards.
Benjamin Bucks when he say,
I was going for mine. Every day you wasn't even.
The background music playing. 1834, 1, 2, 3, 1804. Benjamin Bucks, go ahead. Oh.
I kind of like that.
Pick up what your tongue, what your wildlife. What a lot of life.
That's hard as hell. Just like
That's
that.
hard as well.
Keep it simple.
Just like that. Keep it simple.
That's hard as
That's hard
nails.
as nails.
You went crazy, especially on that first, bro. Oh my god.
Out of
Out of
nowhere.
nowhere.
Touch somebody.
That verse is crazy. That shit came out, man. That's what happens when germs sends a pack, man.
Germs sends a pack, man.
Germs send a pack, you get your money back.
Stuff came out crazy.
And we got, what, 5 jams. So if you was here since the beginning, you'll get to hear those.
You feel like
Go ahead, hanging out. Hanging in there, staying with us.
You'll get to hear all 5.
You get to hear all 5 of them. If you get impatient and dip, then that's on you. Just roll some up and listen.
Just like that, soon as they think you fall off, a nigga bounce right back. With an ounce and a half, like we got it like that. I'm on point, I don't got it right. But I'm nice when I'm taking my time. Niggas bend over backwards, breaking their spine for niggas. I'm mine, so I'll be damned if I let the judge decide. I'm up more than even in the night. Even in my fun, so they right, rich and young, so I live a young, rich life. Set the bar and said it twice. I took a bar off, so I don't gotta say it twice. I'm talking about it if you never lived a life out in Vegas, rolling dice, reservations for the night. These niggas lack a dedication, they all hype. Slacking on the education, that ain't alright. Back to basics, back to basics. Rolling up trees, smoking all night. Back to basics, back to basics. Basic to basic. Education, that ain't alright. Back to basics, back to basics. Rolling up trees, smoking all night. Back to basics, back to basics. Camel shorts, white tees, all white, all white, all white, all white.
That's hard. Yeah, that's going crazy. Yeah, we know we smoking on all this KK. All this push. All this push. All this push. All this push. Get too low. All this push. All this push is getting low. All this push is getting low. Getting low.
I took a bar off, so I don't gotta say it twice. I'm talking about it if you never lived a life out of it.
All this push is getting low. All this push is getting low.
All hype, like it on the education, that ain't alright. Back to basics, back to basics. Rolling up trees, smoking all night.
All this push is getting low.
All this kush is getting blow. Smoking all this kush.
Back to basics.
I smoke all this kush tonight. I might smoke all this kush today. So on vacation, don't gotta wake up in the morning for shit, like smoke all night. Get high, record, but I Them photos.
Just like that.
On your last one, this one.
A nigga bounce right back with an ounce in the hat, like we got it like that. I'm on point, I don't got it right, but I'm nice when I'm taking my time. Niggas bend over backwards, breaking their spine for niggas who actions don't even align. I was going blind, every day it wasn't even a line, so I'll be damned if I let the judge decide. I'm up morning, even in the night, evening out my blood, so they right, rich and young, so I live a young, rich life. Rich at the party, said it twice. I took a bar off, so I don't gotta say it twice. Don't talk about it if you never lived a life out in Vegas, rolling dice, reservations for the night. These niggas lacking dedication, they all hype, slacking on the education, that ain't alright. Back to basics, back to basics. Rolling up trees, smoking all night.
You're the lady.
You're the lady.
Back to basics, back to basics. Camel shorts, white tee, and some off-white, off-white.
Hey, that
Look at
shit
that
is
stuff.
hard
Hard
as
as
hell.
well. Bam, bam, bam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dr. Jerm.
This stuff's hard as fuck.
We got all the weed, we got all the smoke, we got all the dope, you might choke.
Back to basics, back to basics. Rolling up trees, smoking all night. Back to basics, back to basics. Camel shorts, white tee, and some off-white, off-white, off-white,
Could you play from the start?
Cause you play
That came out
from
good.
the start. That came out good.
I was like, yeah,
I
we'll
was
probably
like, yeah,
just
we'll
chill
probably
here. And I was
chill,
like,
you
yeah,
know,
we'll hear that
let me
beat.
hear that beat.
I'd have felt like a custer if I didn't do that.
Bro, nah, man, that shit. It's just not a minute, bro.
Quick 5-piece.
Quick 5-piece.
No,
No,
mumbles
not
neither.
mumbles neither.
Not just.
Not just, and it's just ideas and shit, you know what I'm saying? Real motherfucking verses, concepts, hooks, ins and outs.
You
You know what I'm saying?
In a different country, but the strain the same. Fresh off the brain. Always rolling up, just down to make a move in the structure. We the ones, if not, we the closest to it. Stay on point, careful of my influence. Know that I'm more than youngins, this ain't just music. Yeah, I'm robe in my boat, so I will use it. My car waiting downstairs, my outfit ain't usually hard to pick. Learned a lot from experience. Town under the door back in the day. Now they don't have to sit. Wanna know if I got some seeds they can get. How many pounds does this plane permit? And how much did I bring on this trip? I'm high, but I never slip. Learn to keep my mouth closed. If you know, then you know. Park the Ferrari on the boat.
On the boat.
Sail to a different coast.
Different coast.
Shit feel different when you broke. I know. Gold handles on the door. $100,000 decor. I know I got you shook up. Time to woke up. I know one. Back it in, take it all truck. So much money need a big truck. Since I was young, I never walked on yacht. Since I was young, I couldn't take a nap. I can have any car I want. I'm just fucking leaving coming up. If you're looking for car bought by the gas, not the one that make my car go fast. The one that just broke down and roll with hash. Feel like I got the road map master. One bad move could be disastrous. Gotta watch for people whose habits are hazardous. Put up points they gon' remember my name after. Not only score but made amazing passes. No ball to move.
These next puffs, we gotta make them count. We gotta actually puff them so we can get our gas in.
Capture highlight reels, living legend. They should feel the
That's hard. That's insane. Most people would have been done right
That's
there.
hard.
That's
That's
like, all right,
insane.
I'm going to strip club.
It's Friday,
Most people
motherfucker.
would have been done right
Swear.
there.
We worked for a minute though, because we went past one about like
Going to
10.
strip club.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that time went.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
All the time, say they love my strain. I keep it 100, I ain't running game. Do this for the love, I don't want the fame. Fresh off the plane. I got so many ways I can get paid. That if you look at my life, you would think I got it made. To a party last night, thank God I got it made. Meeting in 45 minutes, I
Yo,
don't
we
think
missed,
I'm
fam.
made. When you a boss, it takes time, patience.
Well, we got the gas in.
Push everything I do.
Okay, that's where we at right now.
When I pull up, they might try to taste it. Hesitate to tell me to put it down, cause that's just how I made it. I'm smoking bats on the highway. About to make my money multiply today. About to see my face on skyscrapers. On the way to make it more rougher, push than entertainment. That's why I put the smoke out in their face. Tell them to finish early, even if I show up late. They said that no smoking was the case. I laugh, roll the doobie on the counter, looking for somewhere to put my ash. Tried and tried to push your own game. Now it's time to use your own too. Don't know why you won't take it from me. I'm the type to learn from my mistakes. When they catch up, we on to the next. Take some days to film another project. No machines, but we smoked out the set.
Part
A lot of
85.
push on deck, but we still working, making progress. Lights, cameras, nothing less to expect. Dinners with CEOs, tell them to cut the check. Lot of ice around my neck, but now I'm wearing camera sets. And lenses and shit, they have on deck. Don't gotta compete no more, I got enough respect. And a pound that I can eyeball and get correct. A car that looks better when it's wet. Be there in 45, just let me get the check. Tried to slow me down, but they ain't did it yet. Swinging this with every shot because it's indirect. Try to plan my next move, they incorrect. I ain't failed on the business yet. Tried and tried to push my own game. Now it's time to use your own too. Don't know why you won't take it from me. I'm the type to learn from my mistakes. Smoking all the cushion, I'm stay sane. Smelling all my clothes, keep it in my brain. When you pull up to your building, we never fade. Fresh off the plane.
See it in my brain. You see that push in my brain. Oh shit.
You can see the cushion.
This that cinematic joint right there.
This that cinematic joint right here.
Right there. Oh no.
That song was hard right there.
Change the shooter shit.
Oh no. He didn't even get a chance to shoot her. She chopped his shit smooth off. Oh, he let her have it. Oh,
You see that? He was like whipping
fat
it.
cuz. That cuz wasn't trying to get chopped up next.
Oh man, goddamn.
Hey.
Oh man, goddamn.
Damn.
Oh man, goddamn. Oh man, goddamn. Who would've thought I'd be smoking weed in the bar, getting my music played, getting sucked off. And money I needed, of course. The crib big as a museum, backyard look like a golf course. They breaking dinner by courses. 30 seconds is natural, baby. You ain't gotta force it. I stack my money so I can stack more of it. Show up to play every day to get the win, so I'm sure of it. Soon as the doors lift, this ain't your ordinary shit I'm smoking on. This grown and
That song is hard.
That song is hard.
Who would have thought I'd be smoking weed in the law? Getting my music played, getting sucked off. Oh man. Goddamn.
Oh man, goddamn, exactly.
That's that real stoner shit right there.
Shorty. So as the years over, get another chain. You be on my hand, that's just me and Spain. Go back to my room, make sure my phone clean. Fresh off the plane. Phone top, Rolls Royces for joy, take the same. Fast cars, wild music, the Mary Jane. Got a crib on the shore, make sure I can hear the waves. Never mind the smell, focus on the permanent clientele. Sounds give you, we got a lot to sell. Hope we got the right intel. Said fucking and run and pack themselves. Briefcase full of hundreds like you see in movies. But I ain't Denzel. See this little wrong, so I'm real careful. This the type of shit that can't mail you. If we get this right, we don't will be straight and our family too. The rappers right, so what's the next move? They got some bags for us on the roof. Said everything will be there, pulled out the nub like I got some proof. We peeled off, there was nothing to it. Paper, do anything for the paper. Paper, I'ma put it in the paper. Paper, it's exactly what I'm waiting for. Making my way to the top of the game. Gotta think up for the life that I'm living. Walking on my girl and I got a decision. Which one? Gotta do right, gotta be kidding. We came from the bottom, we gotta be kidding. I work really hard to stay in my decision. I know the life I want and I gotta live. It's been some weeks, I've been in the street. Breaking it down in 3 meter long 5 sheets. Some fools claiming that they wanna be. They came in from the beach. One of them got a different language that he speaks. The other like to keep shit short and sweet. Wanted to invite me out, take me to get something to eat. I was on push, they were surprised I didn't drink. I told them that I drove here, gave me more time to think. How did they know that I had the bees? And more important, how they know about that cell phone under my front seat? Must have been the plug, I didn't see it. But they didn't see the niggas I had in the cut, waiting for the needle.
That's hard. That's story wins right there.
That's story with it right there.
What up, Blaine? Yeah, high as hell in here, boy. I just did, 5 songs? High as fuck. Smoking all this weed. It's just me and A-Ball out here. Getting stoned. Making smackers. Yeah, for real. Going insane.
Just like that, so as they make you fall off, a nigga bounce right back with an ounce and a half, like we got it like that. I'm on point, I don't got it right, but I'm nice when I'm taking my time. Niggas bend over backwards, breaking their spine for niggas whose actions don't even align. I was on my mind, every day it wasn't even in line. So I'll be damned if I let the judge decide. I love more than even in the night, even in out my fun, so they right, rich and young, so I live a rich life. Set the party, said it twice. I took a bar off, so I don't gotta say it twice. I'm talking about it if you never lived the life. Out of niggas rolling dice, reservations for the night. These niggas lacking dedication, they all hype. Slacking on your education, that ain't alright. Back to basics, back to basics. Rolling up trees, smoking all night.
That's all we do is work, man. When we get more work done, we do more work.
Back to basics, back to basics. Camo shorts, white tee, and some off-white, off-white, off-white.
That must not work. That's not wrong. I ain't gonna lie, that is wrong. That's 5 songs, 10 verses. That's great. That brain hurts. Go to your dome hurts. It's a lot of bars. But 10 verses. Plus 16.
Crazy, man. Just the words behind you, the station and the beat kind of probably directs a little bit.
160 bars and then 8 bars for hooks, so that's 40 more bars, so that's 200 bars.
100 bars. What is this? In the version
Yeah, it depends. My brain hurts. That shit is hard.
oh man.
See y'all later.
You with Theo, how you feel to be in the video? If you said turn. That's what's up. That's what's up. To be watching the video. That's what I meant by in the video.
Election alert. Election day is on November 5th. Who you for is private, but if you vote, it's
Threw the binoculars at him. He was like, hey, Sosa.